Just a short while ago at San Diego Comic-Con this year, Bandai gave us our first look at the next Gundam anime series, Mobile Suit Gundam how do you pronounce that?
XARX-Zero.
XARX-Zero, a brand new story set in a completely new timeline where an extraterrestrial life form has invaded Earth and is spreading across the solar system. Gundams versus aliens. Certainly a new take on the Gundam franchise, that's for sure. But this is a whole new take on Gundam for a lot of reasons. As revealed in Bandai's press release, this is part of a new initiative called the RG Project that directly links the new story in this anime with video games. Because yes, this series is meant to be a prequel to the upcoming game Gundam Rogue Orbit. Both Rogue Orbit and the anime are slotted for a 2027 release and are set in an entirely new timeline, and the official Gundam website does offer us some story details which may give us some more hints as to what we can expect. At some point in the future, a mysterious entity known as the Autonomous Interstellar Object arrived to Earth from another galaxy, giving humanity massive leaps in technology called the Three Revelations: control over gravity, faster than light communication, and cognitive materialization. Aren't those just basically new type powers? But shortly after its arrival, this object spawned a silicone-based life form that spread rapidly across the planet, forcing humanity to abandon the Earth completely. This alien life form, or as they call it, ecosystem, came to be known as Apocalypse, and the year that humanity fled the Earth is marked as 1AA, 1 year after Apocalypse. The story of Gundam XARX-Zero picks up 44 years after the Apocalypse incident, where a boy named Azumi Ray finds himself piloting a state-of-the-art mobile suit, the Gundam Zero. Now look, this is a flavor of story we have seen play out many times throughout Gundam's history. A catastrophic global event forces humanity out into space, leading to a massive interplanetary conflict. Except this time, instead of humanity causing its own demise, it's an extraterrestrial life form invading from another galaxy. Well, who knows, by the end of things, humanity could very well also cause its own demise in this series, let's be real. The anime is being directed by Kenji Kamiyama, a man who needs no introduction on my channel. He is of course the brains behind Ghost in the Shell standalone complex, one of my favorite anime series of all time. He's a master at creating high concept, cerebral sci-fi settings, so my expectations for the kind of story we'll be getting here are pretty high. In the announcement video, Kamiyama stated that the original 1979 Gundam was what first inspired him to get into the animation industry in the first place, so it's really cool to see everything come full circle for him all these years later. Honestly, Kamiyama has had a stellar run recently. He's also directing the brand new Star Wars anime series, The Ninth Jedi, coming out in just a couple of weeks. Check out my video on that linked below. The studio behind him is Sola Animation, who are no strangers to sci-fi and mecha, having previously worked on anime like Ghost in the Shell SAC 2045, Lazarus, and even a 3D CG Evangelion short film as well. And I will say that the animation here looks really slick. Of course, a blending of 3D CG mobile suits with 2D animation. That's kind of the way all major Gundam series have been trending lately, and as much as I am a sucker for more old school animation styles, what we're getting here does look really good, especially our main new Gundam, the Gundam Zero. So far, I am digging this new design. It feels like a blend of a lot of different Gundams over the years, almost like Gundam Ariel meets the Gundam EX, maybe a little Advance of Zeta thrown in there. It's not the most insane design I've ever seen. It seems pretty toned down, especially compared to all those crazy designs we saw recently in G-Quux, for example. This shot also really caught my eye. The Gundam Zero looks wild here, with tattered bandages and a cape, plus a very alien-looking right arm. It's possible the Gundam Zero has partially fused with Apocalypse technology. That could be an interesting idea the series might explore, the fusion of human and alien designs. The trailer also does include a few quick shots of other mobile suits, this Jim-like suit here, as well as a Zaku-like suit. Similar to G-Quux, it looks like in this series we're getting these familiar but slightly different takes on classic UC designs. Fresh but also recognizable, which I think is a good balance for a Gundam AU. Other than our protagonist Azumi Ray, there are other characters who are featured in the trailer, but as of right now we don't really have any information on them. But I will say I do like the character designs. They feel like a mix between the designs of Thunderbolt and Hathaway, which is a very big compliment. Both of those movies had fantastic character designs. I also love this little mini Haro Azumi is holding here, kind of adorable. I'm not too sure how I feel yet about Gundam versus aliens. It's an intriguing concept and certainly a big departure from the more grounded geopolitical conflicts we find in most Gundam stories. But again, with Kenji Kamiyama at the helm, I am very interested as to the type of sci-fi story he will be able to tell here in the Gundam universe. I am almost certain that there will be conflict between different groups or factions, fighting over how to best attack or work against Apocalypse. I think some factions might embrace Apocalypse and the power that it offers, while others might reject it outright and try to eliminate it completely. Now, as I've said, this new series, Gundam XARX-Zero, is meant to tie directly into the new video game coming out next year, Gundam Rogue Orbit, which is set almost 100 years after the anime, in AA-135, where humanity's fight against the apocalypse seems to have reached a whole new level. It's interesting to see the technological leaps made in those 100 years. The design differences between the Gundam Zero from the anime and the Gundam Helix from Rogue Orbit are really striking. I'm kind of torn on which one I like more. Let me know down in the comments which mobile suit design you prefer. While the cinematics from Rogue Orbit had already caught my eye, this trailer here for Gundam XARX-Zero has definitely piqued my interest on this new after-apocalypse timeline. Advanced mobile suits versus an eldritch alien life form, certainly the grounds for some good sci-fi action, and at the very least an interesting new take on the Gundam franchise we've never really seen before. Well, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like and be sure to subscribe to the channel. And let me know down in the comments your thoughts on this announcement, what you're most looking forward to seeing out of this new AU Gundam series. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.